Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Bit flustered. I've lost things. I lost something I wanted. Now, this is me working on, well, I'm not working on this part today, but I'm doing what Amy's doing. Look at the sparkle. We had a little accident in the room when we were doing the moving stuff about, and this great big bottle full of, well, it wasn't this one. It was because that was next to it. It just broke and it went everywhere. Well, it broke because the lid cracked when something got dropped on. It was an accident, and I don't mind having a bit of sparkle. It's all over my husband. He had it in his hair and everywhere. I still got it on us for days later because that happened days ago. But anyway, so this is my, where I did the spine. I got my spine on there, so that was really good, didn't I? And I have my paper in the box behind me ready to put in there when that happens. Now, Amy was making words. She was finding words in books, and she was doing some word things. And I'm just going to have a really quick look, because I don't think that I've got mine in here. Even though the thing says words, Sonia has managed to lose the good little thing that I made full of words. I was so, look, I've got all these in here. Look, I've got I'm up to wazoo, right? I've got words everywhere, but Amy showed us different ways to do it. Like, she showed us what she does to find the words. So I'm going to have to go now and do that, because this is not what I can use, because that's not, you know, that's not part of the thing. But I did start to make some, and now I can't find them. So I need a book, don't I? I turned this on because I've only just made a video and I really needed to get this done, and so I need a book that I'm going to use in my thing. This, I suppose. This is a book I bought in this thing where you can use the book with your pages, you know, you can get if you're under 25 things. I don't know if they've got words in here though that I can use to do this with. You've got to, actually, I was using a flower book because they have really pretty pictures in them and nice words about the flowers, and that's what I was doing it out of, and I found so many words. It is really good fun to do. And now for some reason, even though I've fixed this room, well, I can't really reach the books because, hang on a minute, because they're, this might work. We'll use this handicraft book, because it only cost me a little bit of money, so it wasn't a very, so I can use the words out of here, can't I? I might have to turn off that fan. I've got the window open and it's raining. So what she did first was to make the words to put in your first of all, she did a lot of fussy cutting of the flowers and things. We better do a bit of fussy cutting first of all, Sonia, because we need some flowers, because she has a book on flowers that she was using. I bought a book with animals in it, but I couldn't find, I can't find it. I mean, I know I said I've been tidying my room, but it hasn't been easy to find. I'm really sorry, but it's my own fault. I should have got in, but I had to. Yesterday I was that tired I couldn't keep my eyes open, because once I got started on this, I got really too involved. My husband told me to go and rest because I was wanting to keep going and doing it. But my books are down here, and I need a book with flowers in it. Okay, let me see. What have I got with flowers? They're castles. Not flowers. I'll just lift this down out of the way. It never occurred to me that I should grab something out really quickly to do this. Of something that I've been way over the other side of the room. When I say way over, it is really hard for me to get round there. Oh, here we go. It's sitting there with, it was sitting there with me cardboard, okay? So this is thing on porcelain painting, and so I decided I would use this as my, this is the book I'm going to use for decorating my thingy, right? Now, for my book, to make the journal is not too much. $25. Okay, now I'm going to fussy cut around this, but I won't really do it that. Amy leaves a edge on hers, a white edge on hers, because I'm going to do that too, because I reckon that's easier if you've got something really tricky like this, you know, because it's very intricate, and you just go around and just cut out, you know, around the edge of it, and so then you can use it in your work. See, now I have a few bits and pieces of this done because I've cut out different pieces. I used to go and get books, and when I was throwing all my books out, I actually cut out a real lot of pieces that I wanted to keep out of the books. When I say throwing my books out, I was just going through and getting the pictures out that I needed. Now, as you can see, I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? But once I go around here and I go back and I look at it, and I think to myself, well, that's too square and that's too sharp and pointy, and you know, I feel like you need to do it in a sort of a neat way. Now, even with this bit here, I'm going to do a bit of a tuck in and out, because I wouldn't just go straight around it, because it will have that effect, you see. You want the effect of it going like that, don't you? Amy cut hers out real easy. She just does it all the time, but I have done, you know what, I bought a pair of those Tim Holtz scissors. There's no way I can do that for fussy cutting, and I just cannot do it. These here are really easier to use. Now I'm going to get that bit out there and make that rounder, right? Make that a bit rounder. Take this bit round here a bit further and do this around there like that. And sometimes, you know, you can cut right to the edge if you want to. Sometimes I do. It just depends what I'm after. I suppose that goes for everybody. It just depends what they're looking to do. I think that looks really good like that, doesn't it? I do. I think that looks really good. I'm just going to show you it on this piece of card a bit closer up. And if you thought that was too big, bit of a mouthful of water, sorry. I have a dry throat. If you thought that was too big, which I probably do myself, I'm going to nick through here, duck through, and take these into two separate things. So now I've got that one and that one. This one's got a bit of pointy bit there, a pointy bit there. I might not muck about with it too much now, but when I'd go to use it, I could just make sure that all my edges are, you know, a little bit more realistic looking, you know, if you can understand. Okay, so then I've done those two. I might get another one, I think. Something a bit more, a bit plainer, I might say. Got some funny looking dolls in here too. Oh, these birds are nice. Oh dear, yes, I know now. I picked I found this book because I know Amy wanted us to find something to do with it. It didn't cost us much money, and these I got in a really big bag for only $3 a bag, so I did get a good bargain. I'm going to try and cut one of these nice birdies out here. This is not easy to cut out, these papers. I've actually bought myself a new knife. It's exciting, isn't it, to have a new knife? Give me 2 seconds while I open the drawer here. Get my new knife out. Where is it? I was using a blunt thing, and yesterday, look at that, I've got a packet of them with all these blades in them. Isn't that good? You know what happened? I went on eBay and I found one of these, and I thought, oh, I'll have that, so I bought it. Looked a bit further, found this set here. I thought, oh, that's cool, I'll have that. Then I went up the street the other day. there it is for half the price I bought it for. I thought, well, I better have that too now. It'll probably last me forever, we hope. Now I'm just going to cut this down here like this really carefully. Go steady, go steady, go steady, go steady, go steady. I hope I'm going for all the pages. I mean, not all the pages, but I hope I've gone through at least one. But sometimes when you go to pull pages out, they'll all start to tear on you, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so now I've got birds. I'm gonna get this little bloke here, I think. Nothing on the back. It's gonna make me cry when I see it. And I've cut it all up. I didn't even put the timing thing on. I'll just look at my clock there for a minute and see how that time goes. Hubby was just in here a while ago, so I think he was going to start the lunch, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I haven't got any interesting things to tell you, only that you should see all the goodies that I found in my room. Isn't that dreadful, you know, when you've got that much stuff, you can't even find your things that you got to work with, and I have got so much stuff now. You're going to see me here every day, I hope, to show you how to do all these different things that I have. I've been very disheartened because it was just too hard. I could not get anywhere near it. I don't know what I think about this little neck part, but it might be okay when I come to putting him onto something, because I think I want the thing he's standing on. I don't know yet. He's got on the ground. Yeah, he's got ground under him, and I think I want that. But I feel a bit funny about this. Now, when I cut out, I suppose everybody else does the same. We turn your page. You can't turn your scissors. You leave your scissors where it is, and you move your paper. You see, like so, and that's how we can fussy cut. And whether he needs to be done a bit more on it, I don't know. Geez, it's good to see rain out the window. I'm sitting here looking out there at the trees in the rain, and there's a great big tree at the front of our house that I can see past half of it. It's halfway. It takes up the front of our house. It's good. Oh, it's all really nice and green outside. So that's a bit of fussy cutting, okay? And I will be doing more because I want to use that book, which I'm going to try not to lose. I'm going to keep it handy here because I've got a box full of things that I was using when we were doing this with Amy. So, I haven't finished. Get it back now, Sonya, get it back. Okay, so I'm going to show you now first what I'm going to do, I think. Wait a minute. Have I done this yet or not? I have to show you what I'm doing, because I'm doing it in both these, in two things. There's a challenge going on to make 100 things out of using your, I'll just keep doing this one first. Oh dear. Sure. I just didn't want to drop them because you should see what I got hold of, little tiny weeny pieces of paper. Oh dear. The fan is blowing everything everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear, oh dear. I really can't undo it either. So, now what I want is, I've just got to scratch that bit of me back there that you can't reach, you know. I need some words. Let's find some words to put, some nice words. Masterpiece, love it, great word. I wonder if I can get this one out. Probably not. Oh yes, go steady. Something squeaking. The page, oh good, there's nothing on the back of this. So what I need to do is probably turn off that fan, or I'm going to end up with nothing here. Oh no. I've left the window open, because it seems I get, I cut along here. Okay. So overnight time I've been doing a little bit on different things, or afternoon, because usually, you know, I get a bit tired, so I have a rest of an afternoon. So I've got remember. It's in there, it's really there, honest. Now, sit remember on this little piece of that there. We'll put remember there so we won't lose it. Enjoy, that's a good word. is there. Can you see that? Only just. Okay. Righto. Let me see what else. I'll cut that off there so I'll use it. Okay. Flower. Pleasure. Pleasure of a flower. I'm going to have the sentence. Okay. I'm going to have a sentence. Pleasure of the flower. That's a nice sentence, isn't it? There we go. Fundamental. There is some words that I really like. One of them is wheelbarrow. I don't know why, but I really love the word wheelbarrow. This just says beautiful and masterpiece, so I might just cut them there and there and along here, and I'll take them apart. So I've got 5 of them there, so that's good. Now I'm going to just do these at the moment because I have done heaps, believe me, and I love doing it, so I'll be doing more out of here. So now we need to go and find something to put them onto. I'll show you that too in a second. We've got black, orange. This is not working for this bit. Hang on, wait a minute. I know in the ones that I did before I used the flowers, but I don't know if they'll fit on any of those. Let's see if we get any big flowers. Now I won't be long now. I'll find what I'm doing. Nobody panic. These are really nice pictures, aren't they? They should make good tags and stuff. So it'll be a floral and birds. There'll be birds in it too. I might use this piece here because I've got enough paper. I wonder if I can tear this. I told you we couldn't do this, but it does. Sometimes it will come back at you if you get too carried away and rip a big piece out of whatever you want. It'll take the piece out of whatever you want. So now I'm going to use a bit of glue. I hope Amy doesn't mind, but I had to put it into here. She did hers with a sponge and some of the little glue that she used, but I can't use that glue no more. I've just got glue in this. Maybe I have to. Righto. Let's go back a bit. Put this back in here. Rewind. I don't know how I'm going to get this in the hole. It was in there. Come out there, didn't it? Oh, got it. Right, got that. If I don't put it back in there, it'll leak everywhere. So she used a bit of sponge, and I'm going to have to cut a piece off of this, aren't I? If I want this to work for me, like properly, I guess. And then I've got to get a bit of this lovely glue here that I got stuck up with last time, but I'm going to try not to. Now I can't use that because I need that. I'm going to need something to use that I'm not going to need to put my glue on. Well, that's going to be tricky. Oh, I think I need everything. I'm like that. That's the way I am. So I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use this little pot here. It's got these little things in it because I've got a lot of these little pots. And I'm going to put a bit of this. Oh, where are you? You're over there and I'm here. Oops, see, I've dropped it already. Okay, so I've got a bit of glue there. That hasn't even got a lid on it. It just runs at me. It's tacky stuff. And I've got me... Oh, wait a minute. I've got a box down here. Got to get my chair caught on there. Because it's not my chair, it's going to be my leg. I better move it out of there. Okay. That's better. That's better. Now we're here. Right. Going to have more water. I'm sorry about this. This is supposed to be so boring for you people who watch me drink all day. I don't know why. I am diabetic, but I drink all the time, and I just have to keep drinking because if I don't, I can't feel like I can't breathe. This says enjoy, right? So what you do is you get your sponge and you put it in here like this, and then you put it on the back of your little thing like that. Maybe you've got a bit too much. And then you put your little thing on a piece of... Amy just had a green piece of paper that was in the front of her book, and this one hasn't got... because I did this before, when the ones I told you about, I just wanted to show you how I did this. And I put it on like this. Now, I think you're going to say, what are you doing, Sonia? Well, you'll see in a minute now. If you probably watched Amy do hers, and you won, but I didn't have a piece of blank. She put hers on a bit of green background paper, and I'm going to put this on this piece because I had enough flower pictures. Gee, it's quiet without the rain and that fan going, isn't it? Well, except for me talking, I suppose. And then you just put them on like this, right? And because we had a bit of sponge, everybody's got a bit of sponge, I think, haven't they? That they wash up with or whatever. Why don't we put this? I need to have... No, that can't go on there. Nope, it's not going to work. Get off there. I'll put it back in the pink one. It's all got to be pink. Usually it is, doesn't it? I'm always in the pink pieces. I like the pink colours. Now I'm stuck to the paper because that was where I spilt the glue, wasn't it? Well, it worked all right there. And I'll pat this down a bit. Should do it with a wet wipe, but I'm going to use my sponge. Sorry about that. Oh, naughty. Okay, so let's... Oh dear, I think we all take shortcuts in our crafting. I don't know, I think we do. I think we all take shortcuts in our crafting. So I'm going to cut that out, and don't forget to get another piece off. I'll make sure these are stuck down properly. Push them down. Paste them really nicely. Now, these are sort of things that we're going to be using in the embellishing of the journal, okay? So we need to have some ephemera bits or whatever that we're going to make ephemera out up front. So therefore now mine's got different weird colours around it, but still works this way, I suppose. It probably will depend to what I'm sitting it on when I come around to do gluing it onto something. You need your words. But it was just something that come to me when I was sitting, oh, what am I going to stick this on? And I had a big page there and it had all these big flowers on it, and I thought, oh, that'll do me just fine, thanks. But I find that I went yesterday and I looked through the dictionary, right? So I pulled out pages, and I know there's absolutely millions of really nice words, I'm sure. But do you think that I could find them just, you know, looking willy-nilly? You'd have to go through there picking out, now, what's a word? Oh, good, I'll go and find that. I'll go and find the word beautiful, because if you didn't have that there, you know, you'd have to go through the whole thing. So, oh, yeah, I nearly pulled that off, that. So I just had to, so you're just going to leave yourself an edge around this, and that's going to make a really awesome set of little letters. And I have got a whole heap that I did because I just got carried away. It was so much fun, and I found that the best, a lot of the good words that I found were in the describing sentences about the flowers when I was cutting out the book. Now that I don't know where it is, but it doesn't matter. I found this other one now, and I can use it, can't I? So there's some fussy cutting to put in the book when we get to the journal, and these are my little words and a sentence, okay? And that's what they were. Now, I could have put a bit of ink around, but I didn't think to do that. But I might not do that. You just don't know, you know. You just don't know whether you would do that or not. It's up to you when you get to the end bit what sort of thing you want to do with it. So that's them. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Please come back and watch some more of my videos and subscribe if you haven't already, because I intend to get back in here and get lots more done now that I'll have everything sorted out, because it's so good. I've got paints there, I've got paper pads, I've got doilies in that one, I've got ephemera in that one. You should really see it. Really see it. It's going to be so nice. And but anyway, so I will show it to you, but not just yet, because I really want to get. It's going to be too hard for me to video it anyway. So, but anyway, so there's my bits that I'm doing for the journals. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and thank you Amy for doing this. And you want to go over and watch Amy, see what she's up to. Okay.